you're looking for a cheap wired gaming mouse that's simple and gets the job done, the Roccat Burst Pro might just be the best option for you. It's only 30 Singapore dollars on Amazon right now, which is about 20 to 25 USD, and for that price, you get a lot of mouse for the money. The grip and the shape of this mouse is pretty good. It's not a palm grip mouse whatsoever, mainly because the hips on the back here are so wide, they definitely get in the way if you're trying to palm grip this mouse. If you're fingertip or claw gripping this mouse, however, it's going to be a lot more comfortable in my opinion, and it's going to be really nice. Compared to the G102, one of its main competitors, I really like this mouse shape compared to that one because whereas the G102 has sides that puff out, this has sides that go inwards, which make it a lot easier to grip tightly when you're doing a claw or fingertip grip, which I find to be a big issue with the G102. It's very wide in the middle, which makes it very tiring for your forearm and your fingers to grip for long periods of time, especially if you grip your mouse really tightly like I do. It also has smooth, glossy plastic finishes on the side, which I guess is a budget alternative to putting rubber grips there. And while it does improve the grip over a standard matte surface, if your hands get sweaty or wet very fast, then it's going to be an issue since glossy surfaces tend not to play well with moisture. The top of the mouse is a standard matte surface coating, nothing to complain about here. As for the buttons on this mouse, well, you've got your standard left click, right click, 2 thumb buttons, as well as a DPI switch behind the scroll wheel, which is obviously clickable. The scroll wheel is this nice click and it's got nice rubber texture. It juts out from the mouse like a standard amount, no big deal whatsoever. And the thumb buttons are this very nice sharp click as well. They're a bit loose and a bit spongy, but they are far from bad and I have no complaints. The left and right click, however, might be a sore spot for you because it does what Roccat does best. Make clicks that sound low-pitched and thocky as opposed to the higher-pitched Omron style clicks that you might be used to. Now this is completely subjective. I personally like Rockat's style of signature clicks a lot more than the average gaming mouse that have very high-pitched clicks. You might not like the slightly higher treble, deeper sounding clicks that this mouse has, but that's kind of a signature thing that all Roccat mice have in my experience, and I personally have nothing against it. I actually really like these clicks. They're reasonably consistent, though if you're going to claw grip your mouse like all the way back, nah, it's not going to be that great. And it doesn't really like wobble or wriggle like the early G Pro wireless. It doesn't have any sort of build quality issues, which actually goes for the rest of the mouse. There's no rattling, creaking or flags anywhere. So on the bottom of the mouse, we find mice feet and plenty of it, a lot of surface area and actually very good slippery mice feet. Maybe not perfect, but really, really nice. And we also find the sensor. It's a 16,000 DPI Roccat Owl Eye sensor and it tracks well enough. You know, no acceleration, good accuracy and no tilt slamming, no spinning out, no issues. Lift-off distance on here is not adjustable. But you can adjust the DPI, RGB and whatever button reprogramming you want in Rockat's software, which is a nice bit of software that doesn't have, you know, a compulsory account creation or always on DRM or constantly blast you with ads. It just gives you a good simple software that gets the job done. So good job Roccat. Keep the software as simple as it is right now. The cable is nice as well. It's this soft braided cable and yes, it's a wired mouse so it has a wire. It's not detachable unfortunately. As I've said countless times in this video before, it gets the job done. Now the mouse is 68 grams, which is actually quite light. I mean, it's still heavier than this wireless mouse right here, the Viper V2 Pro. Subscribe for the review coming soon, but it is very, very light for a mouse that's only 30 Singapore dollars. And if you use the mouse bungee, the cable shouldn't be too much of an issue when it comes to excess additional weight, and you should have a pretty light, enjoyable experience. So in conclusion then, should you buy the Roccat Burst Pro? Why not? If you like the shape and you like the clicks of this mouse, which are all subjective things that you need to know yourself to determine, the Burst Pro is not going to be a bad option. I mean, it's so cheap and you're getting a lightweight mouse that tracks well, has a good performance and has a pretty nice shape for claw and fingertip grip. It also has RGB as well. I forgot to mention that no one really cares about that since it's 2022. For a budget offering, it's an absolutely great option. Definitely one that you should keep in your watch list and should consider if you're shopping in its budget range because it does give you quite a bit for your money. Okay, and with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all of you for watching towards the end here. All love to you guys, especially to the group that watched to the last minute of the video. And if you did watch to the last minute, comment, Roccat eats mice. If you have any questions you want to ask, my Discord is always open because the Discord's a lovely, bustling, growing community. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.